Hello everyone, this is Jeannie, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. I have recently become a design team member with Jessica Lynn Original. I'll give you all the links in the description box below and at the end of this video for her blog and her shop. This Saturday, the 21st, at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, Jessica is sponsoring a blog hop. And this way, everyone can become familiar with each of the new design team members for the spring 2017 team. Each one will have a link to the next team member, and if you comment on each of those blogs or make a comment on the blogs, you will be put into a drawing to win a $10 gift certificate from Jessica's shop. So I hope that you will like and subscribe to each of the blog hops, to the videos. I will be putting in a link to her video to give you some information about her original designs and in the design description box. And each one of the ladies are going to be showing what card or project they did for the blog hop. So today I want to share with you that the card that I did, let me move this out of the way, is called The Beautiful Finch. Now this finch is one of her original drawings, and I decided, since I hadn't done birds in a long time like this, that it would be a fun project for me to do. So I took it and cut the finch out with my Silhouette and colored it all up in different layers with my Prismacolors. And after I got done with that, I glossied up the eye to give it more of a realistic look to it, give it kind of a shine to it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it gives it like a glassy look like an eye has. So I set it aside, and then I took my Silhouette and cut out my little birdhouse, which turned out bigger than I thought. It's new to me yet, so I'm not judging very well the sizes of everything yet, but it worked out in the long run for me. So on the birdhouse, I took white cardstock as the base in order to get the white lines to show through on the red part of the card. And then I took the white strip here and I added some stickles to it to give it a snowy, glistening look to it also. Then I 3D foam taped the bird onto the birdhouse and set that aside. Oh, before I forget, I also added flat pearls at the bottom here on a black strip. So I set this aside, trying to decide what I was going to do with it because I really liked it, and my husband wants to use it he wants it in a frame for his wall in his office. So I'll be doing that. I'll be reconstructing some of this to put into a frame. So if that makes any sense, I don't know. But anyway, it will be his because he's already claimed it. So I set this aside, and I decided my bird needed some leaves. So I took my leaf stencil. There were 3 different sizes on my stencil, but I wanted to use this size because it fit better with the proportion of the birdhouse. And I took texture paste and white texture paste and did it on one at a time. I have 3 here, and I did it one at a time because I needed it to be still wet so I could add some glass glitter to it and then some fine glitter of green into each piece. And when I put the glass glitter in, you got to be careful because glass glitter is very sharp and it will cut. But I gently press glass glitter into the paste, and then I added a little bit of the green glitter and pressed it in too. And then I embossed it. Used my heat gun and heated it up, and so it would dry. And I did that on 3 of them. And I know this doesn't show very much, but if you look at a tree and a birdhouse, you're not going to see everything, each piece, each leaf and everything. So that's the effect I wanted, and that's why I did it that way. So I've got 3 of these, and one's kind of hidden there, and one's kind of hidden there. So when that dried, after I heat embossed it and dried it all up, I took my little birdhouse and I placed him on top of my black folded card. And I had trouble, I will admit, because like I said, I didn't judge the size very well. So I thought, well, I'm going to add this flower and leaf that Martha Stewart brand here. I used it to make a little border here on the inside. So on the inside of the card, opening it up, I did a die cut of a frame, and I put in a scripture reference to kind of go along with what I'm putting here. You know, someone who's not feeling well, or they just, you know, need some encouragement or something, and they feel like the cold. That's why I've got the winter bird on the snow scene here on the birdhouse, but yet I've got a bird who's more springy. But I put winter is still here, but be encouraged, spring is on its way. Birds are a sign of spring. So that's what I did for my card and the process of it. I was going to take, you know, like do video pictures of my process and everything, but I wasn't sure, like I said, what I was going to do. And it ended up being a big card. So, but anyway, that's my project, and please be sure to follow each of the blog hops of each design team member, and each one will be in my description box. And if you get lost, you just can always go back to my page or go back to Jessica Lynn Originals blog. So anyway, have a great day. Come join us Saturday, January 21st at 8 o'clock and join in on the blog. God bless.